Good morning and welcome to the show. This is me, Cassie James, here with you this morning on Mighty Radio with Wilson Auto Bodies on Shakespeare Street in Southport. Hope everybody's okay out there. I have got the most spectacular three ladies on the phone with me this morning. They are from the Bee Tree community. Now, this is UK nationwide. These ladies have set this up and it's all surrounding mental health and services that they can offer. And they do have like a little mission statement, and what their mission statement says is our mission is to end social isolation and exclusion by creating joyful, thriving communities where we inspire change in ourselves and each other and realise our physical, mental and spiritual potential. That is what you call a mission statement. That interview is coming up next. This is Mighty Radio. This is me, Cassie James. Now, this morning, I've got some wonderful ladies on the line with me. They are from the Bee Tree community, Claire, Debbie and Katie. Now, this community is it's all about mental health. And I can't wait to talk to you girls. Good morning, girls.
Good morning. Good morning, Cassie. Nice to be here.
You're absolutely welcome. It's an absolute pleasure. Tell me a little bit about this Bee Tree community. What's it all about?
Okay, Bee Tree is what we like to call a virtual community centre. It runs over Zoom, and it's a place where you can come and do all kinds of activities for 4 hours every day, from yoga to book club to singing to cooking club, you name it. At the moment, we do 4 hours a day. What's that? 28 hours a week. And it's aimed at people who are isolated, who feel lonely, or just want to come, have a chat, have a laugh, do a bit of yoga, do a bit of cooking, whatever it is that, that suits, really.
So this is up and down the country, isn't it? Anybody can join in.
Yes. We have members from Bournemouth, we have members from Dorset. We are based in the Northwest. But obviously, because it's virtual and it's on Zoom, it doesn't matter where you are.
It's something that with our professional backgrounds, so between us, we have a background in nursing, midwifery, counselling, teaching and public health. It's something that we're really aware of in terms of the need for it. So people who are socially isolated, who are lonely, and particularly at the moment in lockdown as well, people are needing something to come to where they can be with other people, have that company and connect with people as well. So we offer support groups in what we do as well. New mums, single parents, over 60s, carers. And it's been really successful in its first 3 weeks.
Have you only been going 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Wow, that is absolutely brilliant. Brilliant.
Yeah. I was just going to say as well, we join in all the groups, and I think everyone gets quite a surprise, to see like us actually in the groups as well. But we've got involved in pretty much all of them, and it's really helped me. I don't know about the other two, the other two ladies as well. It's really helped me because I've been stuck in pretty much for about 3 or 4 months now. So
I think it's really difficult, isn't it, for people? To be sort of have all your freedom suddenly ripped away from you, and have to stay in. And for people that are really vulnerable and extremely vulnerable, and I am actually one of them, because I know we've had a chat before we came on air, and so you know what's going on with me, and there's a lot of people in Southport know what's going on with me. It is extremely difficult because I'm on my own. I can't go to the shops. I've not been in a shop since the beginning of March. Everything I do has got to be considered with extreme caution. The only places I go to are, hospital appointments and things like that. So it's really difficult. And for people who are not having that contact, even going for a hospital appointment, at least I'm seeing somebody else. And it's really difficult. And the sheer fact that people are isolated and haven't got anybody, groups like this are absolutely amazing. And we're going to come back and talk some more about this. This is Mighty Radio. This is me, Cassie James. Now, I've got the ladies from the Bee Tree community on the phone with me. Claire, Debbie and Katie. It's a UK national-wide organisation, this. Now, ladies, one of you at least, tell me about your volunteers.
Right, I'm Katie. I liaise mostly with most of the members and the volunteers who run all the sessions. Our hosts are wonderful. They all do it out of the kindness of the heart. They're, giving up a few hours of their time each day. Some of them are doing a couple of sessions. And like us, they were a bit nervous at the start as well, but they've done absolutely brilliant, and we've lost, without them and their generosity, really, to be honest.
No, do you know what's a big concern for me is we're fast approaching Christmas, and at the moment, it's very up in the air, how many we can actually sort of mix with, and, but what about people that are isolated and on their own and haven't got any family? What are the plans for people like that? Have you got any in place?
Yeah, this is Claire here, and we are planning a Christmas week to work off the back of the 6 weeks that we've done so far. That we're halfway through and will have done by then. So we have got a Christmas week planned where people will be able to come and have their Christmas dinner with us. They'll be able to do some carol singing, arts and crafts, film and TV club to discuss all the Christmas telly that hopefully be on. Lots of things planned for them, just so they can have a Christmas where they're not alone, and where we can also hopefully still bring a bit of the festive feeling to people where they may not be able to go and see their families and friends as they normally would do as well.
I know, it's going to be a really strange time, isn't it? And, all these scaremongering, I call them, saying cancel Christmas, there's going to be no Christmas. Absolutely rubbish. Of course there's going to be a Christmas. It's just going to be a little bit different. We're still going to have turkey, and those that eat turkey.
My daughter going to be on Zoom.
Going to be on Zoom. My daughter's a vegan, so there's no chance of her eating turkey. But it's still going to be a Christmas, but it's just going to be a little bit different, and we're just going to have to think outside the box and remember, check on your neighbours, make sure everybody's okay. And just do things different. It's no big deal. It's, hopefully next year things will have calmed down, and, these vaccines will have been sorted out, and, but we still need, and we will always need groups like yourself. So you're just doing an amazing thing.
I think it's really important to remember that, even after lockdown, when this is over for many people, there'll still be millions of people in the country who live in lockdown for many reasons, whether because of their mental health or their physical health, or because they're carers, or people who can't get out, who can't participate in communities, in social activities. And so B-Tree will continue. We kind of grown up in kind of this time, but we're certainly not going to end when this ends, because what it did was it just made us realise how many people live like this, regardless of a pandemic, and I really hope we won't forget about those people.
Yeah.
Well, as long as there's ladies about like you about, that's never going to happen, is it? Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies. You're absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for coming on and talking to me about this. I'll make sure this is well advertised across all my Facebook pages. And we'll chat again soon, because you've definitely got to come back on again soon.
Thank you, Cass.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
This is My She Radio. This is me, Cassie James, with Wilson Auto Bodies on Shakespeare Street in Southport. Well, those ladies are really, really impressed me. They are so wonderful. Now, their goal is to bring a virtual community together, bring people with common interests together online, no matter where they live, via the Zoom platform. And they hope to run numerous sessions daily, 7 days a week, with social activities and support of all kinds on offer for the community to enjoy at their leisure. Now, the first step in this vision is to build their community, and for that they need help. They need volunteers, as they can't do this alone. So every time you see anything to do with the B-Tree community, please do share it. Go and have a look for them on Facebook. They are absolutely wonderful what they're doing. It's a new venture and they're just absolutely awesome. This is what you can do when you do teamwork. It's the power of teamwork, the power of the community pulling together, and this is what we are seeing up and down the country. People like these young ladies doing things like this. Claire, Debbie, Katie, you're absolutely awesome with what you're doing. Don't forget, folks, go and check that out. The B-Tree community is absolutely brilliant.